happen soon. We will get religious unity on the go. Let's claim everything we can except for Cyprus, because who really cares about Cyprus? I should, it's in my culture group. Jake, make sure to go home at war on your fleet, thanks for that. Huh. Of course, those revolts went away entirely. Well, more people to kill. Bessarabia, excellent. I do need that that claimed. I can marry you? What? What? Why can I marry a march? I mean, could I marry a vassal? No, of course not. But you can marry a march? That makes 0 sense, but okay. You can claim it in 4 different sea zones. Don't ignore Cyprus. Alright, we'll go for Cyprus. Still, that catches me off guard. Why can I marry a march? Probably just wasn't updated when marches were brought in. You can also update your existing galleys. Yeah, I suppose I could, but I'm not too concerned about that. I can do it at war as well. There's going to be some losses fighting in Menteith, but this is why we have quantity. It means we can just throw men at problems. Jake, is restoring the Pentarchy a signed goal for you, or are you just going to ignore it? Don't really care about it. If we pick it up along the way, then I'll go for it. But the goal here is really just to get the achievement. Curiously, Astrakhan, did you get any land from all the defection? This strikes me as one that defected. Yeah, rebels, and then over to you. That's glorious. Astrakhan's looking lovely. And they should look bigger and lovelier soon enough. Subjugate Kazan. Not on my watch, you don't. Permians. Permians. Permians? Goths. Yeah, spreading Gothic culture is going to be a big part of this. That's why I've got things that reduce that cost. Permians. 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 Ugh. No ability to get Permians. Still, they're doing this, so what I can do... Support Permians. Thanks for reminding me about truces running out game. I will be sure to make use of those when I can. Blasphemy Act. Good, because I don't care about heretics. They're easily converted. Strange that it gives just plain old missionary strength instead of just being against heretics. Oh man, when our heir reaches that throne room. It's going to be biblical. Funnily enough, the heir is no better than the regent. Oh, Bulgaria, I haven't been keeping my eyes on you. Do you exist yet? Taking your time, man. Permians everywhere. Oh, it's going to be good. At this rate, Muscovy is going to collapse. I'm sure there are still people around that have never seen the double missionary glitch, but you just very quickly click on send whilst holding down return, preferably while the game is moving, but you can do it whilst paused if you are exceedingly quick. And you send 2 missionaries to the same province. There is no downside to this other than the fact that you're using 2 of your missionaries. I could be supporting Rebs in the Ottomans for a touch more PP. Jake, Muscovite manpower, it's probably next to nothing. Right, let's support those Bulgarian nationalists ever so slightly. Get that ever so slight touch of PP. They still have respectable manpower, but that'll mostly be down to their ideas. Speaking of ideas, they are one idea away from being able to colonize, so I really need these Permian nationalists to do their thing and do it right. But if they take this province, and it looks like they will, oh boy, Mamluks are gunning them down. At this rate, the Mamluks are actually going to be a respectable enemy. Hopefully they put up a better fight than the Ottomans ever did. This time I would have my buddy to help me out. Ah, damn. That's a shame, because that means Perm, when they revolt, are probably not going to be friendly towards me, like they otherwise would have been. I really want them as a vassal. Poor little Perm. Jake, boot up Venice for a Western arms trade. An alliance between me and Venice could never last. Oh, also they're gone. What the hell happened there? Did they just get defeated in a war? Wow, supposedly defeated by the Ottomans. I didn't think they could get any more pathetic. Permians. I wonder how long until they can declare their independence. Is there any way to check? Really, Muscovy should just give in to their demands now. They have nothing to fight back with. Thanks to yours truly. Catalonia is on a map. Wow. What happened there? Because this used to be Aragon. Why would Aragon get... Okay, Aragonese revolutionaries turned you into Catalonia. Yeah, okay. What choice do I have but to accept that? Keep those conversions going for the Achieve Religious Unity, and keep those claims going for when we end up fighting the Mamluks for our place in the sun. Muscovy are so weak when they don't have Novgorod, and when they don't have all this. Pinch of magic, you too can have a weak Muscovy in your game. They split Aragonese and Catalan culture now. Oh, wow, Aragonese is pretty meager. Must have been when they added Leonese. You see a lot of changes going around when El Dorado hit the ground running. Was when I was in the air. so I didn't get much of a chance to play around with it, which is terrible. Jake, show with the Iberian culture group, since not many people have seen it. Okay, Andalusian have finally become one of the best in the group, actually. So you have all the lovely, rich southern Spain. Portuguese, Galician for Galicia. Leonese for the country of Leon. Castilian, primary Castile, Basque. It's been added to the culture group of Catalan. It used to be their own, and that's for Navarra. Aragonese and Catalan, both in Aragon. And the cosmopolitan of France have converted some of that land. I'm as disgusted as you. Speaking of disgusted, there will be no golden hordes around here. No Polotsk. We shall not make union. Perm is going to be looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 base tax. That's far less than Polotsk. And they'll be orthodox and hopefully even friendly towards me. So I shall make union with them very quickly. Oh, their capital is gone. Unless they can get it back, it's going to be dark times for Muscovy. Sure enough, we'll go for Cyprus and Easel if we can get it. Probably not pronouncing it right, probably not pronouncing anything right. This is pretty much where our army comes from, so I'm going to do what I tend to do and prep myself for treasuries, that's what I'm trying to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 provinces. Quality. Must be split apart. I want Perm on the map so hard. Support Perm rebels again. I can't. I got my espionaging envoy kicked out of Muscovy for 5 years. Hello, Siberia. You appear to still be under... Yes! Bulgaria. Love me. They'll love me enough, but they'll come to love me. I'll still get those claims, but wait, why do you hate me so much? Oh, of course you are, you're Sunni. Well, hey, there are other ways to make you see things my way. All the places for the Reformation to hit, it hits Hungary and it hits Italy. Something about that just doesn't seem right, but I'll take it. It is alternate history after all. Remove Kazan from the map. I would love to. After all, I need to convert these, core these provinces, but I shall do so once the Perm appears. They can become my vassal. And then I'll be able to core because it's adjacent to a vassal on in Europe. Yeah, I'd love to declare war on what's his face, but I still have a regent for another year. There we go. With them gone, I can get back. So I need to think, how am I going to do this as soon as I end my regency? Could annex and release Bulgaria. They have religious ideas. could feed them quite a bit of all of this, which would be rather nice. Would love to fight Muscovy, but they have their hands full. Need to wipe Kazan off the map. Gizmaluk. Final straw. I'll wipe you off as well. Yeah, lots of fighting to do. I think I'll start off by annexing these guys in Bulgaria. This many troops might be overkill though. Although I get there and I'll probably find that they have 50,000 troops thanks to revolts. Come on, Perm, now is the time to appear. Claim Bulgaria, I don't need to, I've got Holy War. Something about that sentence just sounded strange. I think I claimed everything I wanted off of the other guys. Does religious zeal stay when you conquer a province? I think it does, doesn't it? I may or may not have enough to convert it. Jake, they are Miltech 14. Who are they? Oh wow, the Ottomans. They really pulled something out. But that's alright, I have quantity, so I can just send lots of men to die. No great loss for me. Let's get goods produced in all these worthless provinces. Thinking about it, I probably could have made a much better place for the mass production of units. Didn't you guarantee Kazan? Yeah, I can probably lift that. Gives me a 5-year truce with them, but that's okay. Yes, however, I can fight Gizmaluk, who are allied with Persia, but Persia won't join in. Only just, but they still won't. Sicily, oh man, but if Perm revolts, they won't ally me. Well, that's okay, I can still increase their relations. So I fight Gizmaluk. With what? I'm not entirely sure just yet. I think I should take on Bulgaria first, annex and release them. They don't have some kind of horrible super army, do they? No, but they are at Tech 14. That's fine. When I annex and release them, they will also be at Tech 14. Also, how did I lose my alliance with you? Somebody forced them to annul treaties with me, but they love me. Do you love me, Aquileia? I love you. They're an elector, so I can't do itchy things to them. Right. This pent-up rage known as war has to be unleashed. No point throwing extra troops into a battle that I know I'm going to win. And ain't no way I'm letting you convert that Orthodox land to Sunni, because it's going to be an extra +2 for you. Also, you need to make your way over to Gizmaluk. Kazan, you'll be given to Astrakhan anyway, so there's no need to concern myself with that. Gizmaluk need to die. Persia won't join in. Make it a holy war. Kazan don't have any other friends, we'll just make them co-belligerent. Crush. kill, destroy. Nice of Persia to side with me. Brian Blessed says, please Jake, I need the VODs. Well listen, I've been streaming for 7.25 hours. I can't really stop and make the VOD right now. Wish I could. Just kidding, I don't care. Okay, this is fine. You don't really need to be at home during this war, but... Do you still give your power despite that? You do. Okay, that bug's still around. Good for me, I guess. Just eliminate these folks. Eliminate these folks. Just kill everyone. Why would you do anything other than that? Hey Jake, I just tuned in again. It's a late stream for you. What ideas do you currently have and why will you return to Pentarchy? Don't care much about the Pentarchy. I probably will though. As for ideas we have, religious, because I always take it first. Influence, because it's great for roping in these vassals. I'm going to need the reduced aggressive expansion. And we have quantity because manpower was really suffering. Now it's fine. Build power cost coming a little too late for me. I should have waited on my buildings. But I didn't think about that because I am casual scum. Right, that should stop you from going to Terek. And then I go and kill you. Lazy diplomats, people are probably going to tell me that. I've only got a claim on one of your lands though, that just ain't right. Right, who else needs to die? Honestly. Well, granted Novgorod do, but they're allied to Poland, who, not quite up for that just yet. Mamluks need to go, Ottomans need to go. Just everyone needs to go. Perm! Let's get those relations up, my friend. Someone just comes in and says, geez, I missed so much. Well, look at the date. That is how much you've missed. Spare no expenses. We're going to need all the diplomatic points to get these guys on our side. Perm, I love you. I have always loved you. The only difficulty is that if I marry you and ally you, it's actually going to make relations go up slower. So we'll keep things as they are. Form an alliance with Perm, royal marriage with Perm. Okay, well, I'll do it for the points. Claim Hamid. Yeah, sounds good to me. Since we won't be able to get this alliance with Perms anytime soon. See, if you're not at war, you can have plenty of fun preparing for war. Oh, shoot. I can't forget about you. And Muscovy are no longer over the overextension limit. Incredible. I think they are still pretty drained though. Still allied with Sweden though. Good job. Gizmaluk and Kazan will all go to Astrakhan because I'm really loving them right now. My diplomatic reputation is just destroying their desire to rise up against me. Yeah, I happened to the Ottomans. mere shadow of their former selves. Also, the Mamluks did a surprisingly competent job at fighting them. Even though they were outmanned and out-teched, they won without my interference. Gives them a look, that's not how it works. We'll get you annexed, we'll get you dealt with, and we'll hold off on the wars until we can vassalize Perm, because I am very excited at the thought of having Perm on my side. Ugh, they're allied with Novgorod. That's not going to last for much longer. And good, it's a very strong desire for vassalization. Jake, wouldn't it be better to vassalize Kazan and feed down the land? No, there's no point. Astrakhan is already in this culture group and is a strong vassal of mine. I'm at 4 out of 6, I'm going to do 5 out of 6 with Perm. 6 out of 6 with Bulgaria, I don't need another one. And Polotsk is going to be fed Muscovite land. Well, I'm also going to be chewing on it. Bozok, marry Sweden. Does Sweden love me? Sweden loves me. I can drag Sweden into some horse crap war like the Novgorod one, which will leave Muscovy friendless. Alright, this is good. When these wars are over, I will be going crazy with the new friends. Annex and release you, but not until we're done with Gizmamaluk. Those two provinces need to fall on the double. Where's that 2 siege guy? There you are. Hop to it. Yeah, son of a gun. They're gonna be Tech 14 as well. Let's also spend our spare diplomat getting our relations up with Sweden. We'll want to get military access so that we like them enough as well. I don't think that's actually a barrier anymore, but it's strange. I need to look into that. Jake, you got really lucky that Lithuania exploded at the beginning. Lucky? Let me tell you exactly why they exploded. Because I fought them to a standstill, which really ruptured their internal workings. That's one down, but we still want the rest of these to fall. Which is a shame. I don't want to wait forever on this. Time is money, and Perm needs to join me. Oh, that's right. Perm can give us trade power. Should help out with getting their relations up. 10. Jake, why aren't you attacking? There are more people I want to declare war on, but I want to be at peace so that I can get the alliance that I need to get Perm as a vassal. Also, I need to be at peace to release Bulgaria. Peace to release. It's kind of cool. So if I'm not attacking people, rest assured that there is good reason for it. Because trust me, I would love to be attacking everybody all the time. Is it really worth waiting to get this one crappy province for you? I don't want this area. Let's make it happen. It's a bit of a waste putting you there since you contribute actually nothing. Somebody says, I adore this colour. Well, I'll be looking at grape juice quite the same again. I miss my Western arms trade. Maybe I can punch out Riga. Or actually, if I get relations high enough with Sweden, I can get Western arms trade off of them. So yeah, let's go for that as well. When the bully asks for your lunch money, that shouldn't make you happy about it. Come on, Gizmo, look, you've been a thorn in my side for far too long. You're lucky I'm reducing you to one province. Maybe you'll get lucky and I will forget about you. God, time's a wasting. Who would have thought I'd be sweating over months in a game that lasts for hundreds of years? This is getting destroyed as Theodore. I don't know what wants to happen when I play. Looks like you made some great progress. Keep up the good work, Jake. Well, thanks a lot. I'm surprised there's so many people watching at this time when not much is going on. What the hell? You are not getting that. Oh, an excuse to spend my admin at long last. Okay, I'm getting sick of this. If you don't make it the next time, we're throwing people at the walls. And I'm going to blame you, Andronikos' side. So get to work. %50 local autonomy and everything is a bit crazy. You got a lucky side. Okay, don't think there's going to be much going on here, but what will be going on will probably be up north in Novgorod, so head up there please. To Astrakhan. No, not to me, to Astrakhan. You go to Astrakhan, it's free, even though it says it's going to cost. I take all your money, take your war reparations just for a laughing bit of prestige, and I break your alliance. Says it'll cost me 20, it doesn't cost me 20. Why? It's a paradox. Next up, 2 provinces for me, and all your money, and your war reparations. And for me I meant for Astrakhan, because Astrakhan rules the waves, common knowledge. Right, we've got Sweden pretty friendly, but they could be friendlier. Particularly if we annex Bulgaria. Do people like it? Of course they don't, but what are they going to do? I could convert this land for them, but there's no need. Out come Bulgaria. Gloriously orthodox, 2 of their provinces already are. Very good technology. A free core on Muscovy, and they're in a culture group that is ripe for the consumption. Which means you don't really need to hang around there. But there could be war later on, so maybe you should. And now we need our alliance with Sweden. And none of that's going to happen. Get our alliance with Sweden. We'll also get our alliance with Perm. And we will... forget that. We'll get our vassalization of Perm as well. Could simply wait a month or 2. Yeah, I'll probably just wait 2 months. No, there's no time. Have a bit of money. I love you, Perm. That's how much I love you. I'm willing to give you shekels. And when we fight Novgorod, Sweden will join in, which means we can ravage Muscovy. Don't know what we'll take from Novgorod, but yeah, the idea of fighting Muscovy, it's getting me all kinds of excited. Welcome to the fold, Perm. I love you. Ah, isn't that something? Isn't that something sweet? I'm not even sure I ever want to annex you. You can have this province though, I don't want it. I can finally core this land. If I do I even want to? I could just give it to Astrakhan. No, these provinces might have actual value. Outside of the gold, I mean. That, however, that's yours. Yeah, we'll sell that province first before we go to war, since it'll be overextension. Need any claims on Poland before you fight Novgorod, Jake? What's Poland got to do with this? Oh, yeah. Poland get involved in that war, don't they? Maybe there's someone else I can fight that Sweden don't like? Or are willing to join in with me on? Like Lithuania? Austria? Defender of the Catholic faith, huh? Yeah, that Defender of the Faith problem is going to rear its ugly head quite a bit, I imagine. I already claimed Bessarabia, which is something I want. It's going to cost 40. You never did get vassalized by Poland, which is odd. Excellent. Tolerance to the true faith and discipline. And land attrition minus 10%. That's essentially a -1 unrest across the board, which means I am going to be reducing autonomy like a madman. Alright, so if I declare war, it'll be on Muscovy, Novgorod, and Poland. But you're right. Are there any claims I want on Poland first? Wouldn't mind Podly. Podly and Bessarabia is going to be 36, 60, 72 in total. I could always rescue the Order, since they are Prussian and they're great at converting. Yeah, I could add Wistruck to it as well. We're both 12, that'll work out. You're not exactly in the most demanding of wars. Alright, I should do it so that I don't forget. I've already got you. Got you. Was there anything I need to do? Yes, sell you a province. You can have it for free because I love you. Oh, doesn't that look good? We'll go and crush Novgorod with Sweden at our side. Won't make Poland a co-belligerent because that would be terrifying. And we might just annex you entirely, or I might leave Novgorod so I can get a claim on it later. I have not yet decided. Hi Jake, long time viewer and fan. Why thank you, Stone Sagar. I'm sure it's pronounced in a much more cool way than I just brutalized it as. But always a pleasure. Strange, you don't seem to be able to unassign these anymore. Where are you? Oh, you're already there. I'm just being a fool. We'll get you over there, and then it is time to crush this. The seed can be weak in this sometimes, but hey, you're as good as a Republican, and you know how much I love republics. Alright, and next up, your friend Sweden isn't going to join in because they're on my side, and it's... don't even know what to fight with you. It's a shame Persia don't want to join in. But I'm going to carve you up real good. Oh right, no, that's certainly not what we're going for. Let's make it something more substantial. Bryansk for Polotsk. Or Tarnovo, there's nothing you can do about that, and we'll be able to take it quickly. That works out better. Jake, make some claims on Muscovy. Nah, that's alright, I've got other land to take. We hit the dip limit, so let's spend some of that before I forget about it. Can we policy up yet? Ooh. It's a shame that's got pretty limited use. But I will worry about that next time. It's been a long session, 7.5 hours, but I will probably stream again tomorrow or later today, being Saturday, because that's the kind of madman I am, and I want to power through this this campaign. Because although I'm pretty powerful, I'm quite enjoying Theodoro. Twists and turns, and we managed to come out on top. Jake, make more buildings, trade ones. Yeah, my ducats are suffering. Could do with some more. Always want the money. In any case, thanks a lot for joining, but it's really late. I'm going to go see Chlorica and then head to bed. So, cheers everyone. Have a wonderful evening, and remember, it writes itself. Good night.